There we go. That's what I needed. And I'm not going to call how big this fish is because it's a perch. But look at how fat that little perch is. And he actually ripped a little drag at first. Man, you ripped it, dude. You ripped it. Look at, that's the right shape. Beautiful fish. Look at that. Were he a bit larger, that'd be a beautiful, beautiful fish to take home and eat. Some people like to eat them when they're even, 13s and 14s. I think they get a little fishy at that point. I'm like 9 to 10 inch is probably a good perch size for me. Nicole's got one going over here. Let's see what she's got going.
These little guys are fighters.
Yeah, we're catching a lot of these 8 and 9 inch crappies. Like, you want to fight? Hey, you want to bite each other? You want to fight? You want to fight each other? Hi. Hey, how you doing? I'm going to fight you.
Can I have my line back now so I can...
Go ahead. We're going to put these... See you later, guys. You'll have a good life. The lake is in beautiful condition. It's early April. There's loons on the water. The crappies are biting and the dogs are being good. I mean, it just does not get much better than this, and I'm being very serious. This is unbelievable. No traffic. It's crazy. I love it. There's a fish. Holy cow. I was just complaining that I hadn't gotten one yet. And I came back and there's a fish. And I don't have my net, so we're boat flipping. Wow, what a nice crappie. Nice one. Check that out. That's the target species for the day now, isn't it? I think we found them. You got to go nice and deep. They're liking this chartreuse minnow like they liked last year. And wow, it's good to get on them. There we go. Well, welcome back to the channel, one and all. I'm on my boat for the first time this year, and I've been looking forward to this right here, these big old crappies. Nicole actually got a fish earlier, and it was the first fish of the year. I'm going to show you that right now. Got one?
Mommy wins the bet.
Oh, let's see if it's a good one. Oh, it's a nice one, and it's a striper. Look at that. That's a nice, it's a white bass. That's a nice fish too, and that is a very edible fish and a good fish. Good one. Good job. You got the first one on the box? You got the first one. That was a cool striped bass, isn't it? So we're up on Lake Pekegama. I'm using a ugly stick 5-foot rod, and I'm running a slip bobber down. It's a rocket bobber. I've got a weight to kind of keep it there from, to make sure it doesn't go down and get into the jig on the cast. And then I'm going down right off the bottom about 19 feet, and these big crappies are down there. So stick around. We're going to get a few more of them. And you know what we do. Tell you what, Crappie, bring the music. Here comes the music. Here, there it is. Let's go fishing. Let's go fishing. Let's go fishing now. Let's get him in the tank. Wow, it's really exciting to get on the crappies. Let's get back out there. Shh. Don't tell anybody that happened. Let's be secretive about it. I swear I just got a bite. There's one. All right. Yes. All I had to do was start complaining about it. We don't even have our net on here, do we? Wow, and this is a nice crappie. We're gonna get him up here. Whew. Not as big as the first one, but still a chunky crappie. What a nice fish. Wow. We're gonna have to measure him to make sure that he stacks up to our keeper standards. Get you one, honey. Oh, he's not quite there. He's a 9-inch fish. But I get fooled up here because they're so thick. I mean, look how nice that fish is. Wow. Well, I guess we're gonna put them back. See you later, buddy. Go grow up. That one upbit me. That was crazy. My bobber went slack. I saw the little bitty bites at first, and then my bobber went slack, but it was worth it because check it out. Actually looks like a potential keeper size fish. We're gonna have to go measure it again. You guys, I don't keep less than 10 inches. I'm up north right now, kind of where my camper is, and these are big, thick crappies up here. So they fool you at first. They look keeper size, and then you go over and you measure them, and let's see. Oh my gosh, 9.5. Well, putting them back. See you later, buddy. Go grow up. Let's go back out there and see if we can get them. Honey, I saw this pop, pop, and then it went whoop, slack. So I knew exactly what it was. The up bite. The summertime up bite. Well, springtime. The reason I say springtime up bite is because that's a tactic that happens a lot in the winter. The crappies will do that a lot. There's one right there. Yeah, nice. I don't know if it's, oh, I got off. I was just gonna say, I don't know if it's a keeper, but I don't think it was a keeper. Another bite, another bobber down. Got one. Trying to figure out this new 7-foot rod on the drop shot. And I'm getting it figured out a little bit because there's a nice white crappie right there. That's a fat one. What a pretty fish. Yeah, did you see the bend on this new rod, you guys? I've been so excited to tell you about this. I went to Cabelas and I was looking at rods. I wanted an ultralight that was as close to 7 foot as possible. This one is an ultralight and it is 7'6". So it's officially the longest fishing rod I've ever had. And look at the action on the end of that thing. Look how limber that thing is. And I'm fishing that drop shot. Nice little fish on that. I don't think it's quite a keeper, but I'm gonna go check it out anyway and see, because we are keeping fish. Might be a 10-inch. I think he's a little short of that. 9-inch. So we've had quite a few of these 9-inch fish today. We're gonna get this one back in. This is the first white crappie today, so see you later, buddy. Go grow up and come on back. But there we go. Oh, missed him there. That was a good fish. I always say that was a good fish when I missed it. It was a good bite is what I meant. Let's see if there's any redemption for me down there. Come on, boys. Pick it back up. What you got? Come on, boys. Pick it back up. Wow. That loon was cool. There we go. There we go. There's my redemption. Come on, be a good one. Oh yeah, decent little fish. Ugh, but a small one again. We're in a crowd of them, but this one isn't a keeper. Pretty little feller. Or girl, it's a little fat. We'll put her back. See you later, girl. So I've got a 1/32 of an ounce jig here. I've got probably a 1/16 or maybe an 1/8 of an ounce, probably a 1/16 of an ounce bite sinker right here to hold my slip bobber. And again, the rocket bobber can be used as a slip bobber or a pinch bobber. I call it a pinch bobber. Using the chartreuse minnow by Gulp and making sure the presentation is right. And I'm going down right on their head, man, because even in my live well right there, the fish that are in there are dying because this surface water is not where they're living right now. They're living right on the bottom. So that's where we're going, right to the bottom. Come on, bitey fish, bite it up. Come on, bitey fish, you know you want it. None of that rhymes or makes any sense, but bitey fish like it. Come on, bitey fish. There's a bite. Come on, commit. You know you like it. You know you want it. Commit to it. Come on. He's committing. Yep, he's committed. Thank you, buddy. The commitment was great. Oh, yeah. Fighting good, too, on the way up. That's a white crappie. I love those tiger stripes on the white crappie. Not quite a keeper, but fighting really hard like a lot of the fish today. Just had a blast. I mean, how many times have you been out the first time on your boat, everybody, and for the year, right? And you're so excited and you've been thinking about it since December, even though you love ice fishing so much, right? And you get out there and you just struggle and you don't find fish and you don't catch fish. Well, one thing I can tell you is if the water temperatures are in the low 40s and if you're out there looking for the crappies, you will find them close to where they've wintered, going up towards their spring grounds, but basically close to where they've wintered, and they will be on the bottom because there's warmer water down there and they're trying to kind of get things revved up for spring. So we'll let this guy go. See you later, buddy. Grow up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna throw that drop shot back out. There we go. As soon as I challenged it, I knew it. I talked it right into biting. This is a better fish right here. This one right here might be a keeper. You got one back there too, huh? Decent fish. And this one fooled me, fought hard, but is not a keeper. Huh? About the same thing. Yours is a little bigger though.
Too little though, right?
I still think it's a little bit too little, yes. There you go, good job. All right, so a double. Nice little fish. They're gonna go back. See you later, guys. I'll come help you.
Oh, it's a sunny.
Oh, a big sunny. Nice, honey. Get up here. Oh, what a chunk. Oh my gosh.
I can tell by the way it was taking me everywhere.
What a tank, and you barely had him hooked. Barely had him hooked. What a tank. Good job. That is a beautiful fish. I am after these sunfish all the time. These bluegills are my favorite. Nicole just got this one. Such a nice fish. Was taking her all over, and you could tell it was a big one, couldn't you, honey? Yeah. Wow, we're gonna put this guy in the tank. It's gonna make our meal that much better. Let my bobber sit for a little bit here. Got one. Did the same thing. That one upbit me again. I was just about to set my pole down. They're trying to be tricky. Trying to be tricksters. Don't try to be a trickster with me, fat little fish. Love the tiger stripes, man. Love it. The old white crappie. The old catching them on the boat. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, it's such a heavy. I gotta make sure I don't get myself in my trolling motor. It's such a heavy little fish. Look how thick that is. Gosh, what a pretty little fish. All right, get on back in there. See you later. Well, that was a fun first day on the boat. Thank you all for joining me so much. Me and Lily and Leo, look at them, they're just playing. And Nicole was on here with us as well. She put some fish in the boat and we just had a great time. You know, every time that you take out your boat for the first time during the year, you have this idea in your head of how it's gonna go and that you're gonna catch all these fish. And for me, I don't sleep the night before and I get all crazy. It's kind of like Christmas Day. And then a lot of times you're disappointed. Well, today was no disappointment. We had a great time. We caught some smaller fish, but we got a few to take home and we had a blast. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and FishBrain Shane out.